If you're listening to this, then congratulations. You've not only survived the breaking of spring, but you have returned and are ready to once again do whatever it is you all do. That takes true courage and proves you are worthy of being a citizen of Geekdom. And so, let us proceed with the oath.
Unfortunately, due to the ghost war over the breaking of spring, our oath has been lost. Again. We're not sure if the ghosts managed to get their hands on it during the struggle for power, or if the oath was simply overwhelmed by the greater power of the original founders of Geekdom, but it's gone now. If any ghosts are listening today and have an idea about the whereabouts of the oath, please come back to the brothel that does not exist and leave an invisible message for the keeper of the brothel to find. Any help would be appreciated.
Hang on, what? A ghost war? How did I miss a whole war?
Yes. Shadow Prince, you don't commune with the Book of Faces, do you?
No.
You see, Shadow Prince, the Ghost War was a virtual battle waged to the Book of Faces between the ghosts of Geekdom past and the ghosts of Geekdom even further past. Well, it was ultimately agreed upon that Doughboy, official founder of Geekdom and original president of our Geekdom, would best all others in a test of power. It got a little tricky there. Luckily, Mama Cows was able to calm everyone down before sides got to the point of drawing their weapons.
And lucky I did. It was getting a little rough out there.
I know. I tried to stay out of the main battle, though I did contest the Shadow King's claim to the throne, as he's now a ghost.
Indeed, our own Madam Lady Dr. Preston successfully retained her throne.
The main Lunderberg ghost was only encouraging everyone to fight, and while Mental Block claimed he was in charge, he seemed to be reporting to some higher power.
I do believe that was Doughboy, Mama Cows. Not that I would dare contest either of them. I do value my life, after all. As it was, I needed to leave the conflict early. My darling Rutabaga showed up, and while I thank Mama Cows for getting her out of there, I was the one who needed to give her a talking to. No children should be allowed on the battlefield, even if they are future benevolent dictators.
I think we have Forever Bunny to thank for keeping the rest of the kingdom out of it as well. She kept the ghost of the non-existent brothel and the Puffin Lord from getting into any trouble.
And luckily, most of the conflict was in the afterlife anyway. Citizens of Geekdom, you were never in danger.
Well then, now that all the council members are up to date, shall we have some bardic music?
But I'm still confused.
We don't have time to explain everything, Shadow Prince. It's not our fault you aren't on the Book of Faces. But that does give me an idea.
I don't like that look you're giving me, Forever Bunny.
Bard, play something.
You don't speak Morse code, but you are now compelled to love me.
Well, that was better than last week, I guess. Still, I am wondering what happened to the exquisite melodies from the Battle of the Bards.
The Angel of Music wanted a refund.
Ah, I see. Anyway, on to this week's events. This weekend we will have our annual Destruction of the Ring Day, where a fellowship is formed to destroy the One Ring. Well, it is no longer the One Ring, since the brothel, which does not exist, makes a new one every year.
Actually, I think they might contract that task out to either the Sin Sisters or the Shadow King, since dark magic is a specialty for both of them.
Either way, we will be destroying this beautiful abomination at 2 p.m. in the Pine Grove. And, on that note, we will be watching documentaries on the first destruction of the ring in preparation for the actual destruction, the day before. This will be at 8 in the Freed Hemingway Auditorium, Martha Miller, room 135. We will be having a vote just before the showing on which of these 6 documentaries we would like to study. All right, on to the weekly reports. Mama Cal's Strawberry Night, are you two all right?
Yeah,
I'm ready to rain.
Oh dear, the illness is setting in.
Well, this week we'll be having a vote for our new Geekdom Royal Crest. The poll has been sent via Owl to your Hope account, so be on the lookout for it. And remember to take this vote seriously, because...
Put him in the fridge!
Wait, what?
Into the fridge!
Trevor Bunny!
As you wish, co-conspirator.
I am not a co-conspirator, I'm an advisor.
Is there a reason you wish to have Shadow Prince put in the fridge?
Shh! Ask no questions.
Oh,
You come from...
do you want some chips?
Hi.
you been up to?
I've been playing tag with Rutabaga, all for everybody's children. But I think Rutabaga is getting tired of chasing me. I run really fast, and she tripped last time when she was following me.
Oh dear.
This just in, there seems to be a strike going on at the Idea Factory. It seems both workers walked out a few moments ago.
Hit them with the shovel.
No!
All the workers claim that they've been overworked by recent projects, offended by Forever Bunny's recent violent comments, and unable to work in the harsh conditions?
Oh my, what do they mean by harsh conditions?
Well, it's known that there is a vampire hangout near there, and it's the meeting place of the Leprechaun Rebellion. They feel their safety is at risk. Also, they're upset by the lack of glitter.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Isn't Forever Bunny's son a vampire?
No, he is most certainly not a vampire. And even if he was, I have no idea where he is at the moment.
Doesn't he work here repairing the castle or something? He's always grumbling about cannons and stuff. Thought I saw him with some bricks and other stuff.
Really? We have a real live vampire working here? I told you, he's most certainly not a vampire.
I don't think he's alive. I'm pretty sure he's, dead, or used to be dead. Reliving? Undead?
Anyway, at least we now have a start on solving the vampire issue. Maybe we could get them to move to a better location?
And what about the leprechauns?
Oh, Strawberry Knight, you're back. Where is the Shadow Prince?
He's in rehabilitation and will be back to perform the closing perfectly, as per the request of Forever Bunny.
Excellent.
Anyway, Strawberry brought up a good point. What will we do about the leprechauns?
Actually, I think our biggest concern will be getting glitter. With the Glitter Fairy Tailor off fighting at the Battle of Baden Hill, where the brave Sir Robin once wet himself.
I disagree. Victory is near, and when she returns, so too will all the glitter in Geekdom.
Bad news! The Leprechaun Rebellion has begun! They've seized control of the wine cellar.
Just the wine cellar?
Just the wine cellar.
This act is truly unforgivable!
Release the squirrels.
Are you nuts?
You heard me! I said release the squirrels. I want all the rebels destroyed.
About time, Shadow Prince, we're having an emergency.
Do or do not fly with your dimensional scissors, you fools, cause they are also a gun.
No, we don't have time.
Believe in the me who believes in you, whether you have a ship in our harbor now, whether you're building your ship or recovering from shipwreck, you are a pirate.
Shadow Prince, stop!
Live long and prosper in a land of myth and time of dragons. May the force be ever in your favor so that you may catch them all, although the family business could be dangerous. Souffle!